Hi friends, in the previous video we learned about in the first video we learned about how to create framework application and implementation application. In our second video we discussed how to create a basic registration form, which means how to create properties, sections, flow action and flow we discussed. And after that we discussed how to upload images, and we discussed about the concept called paragraph rule, what is the difference between paragraph and label, and we discussed all these concepts. And today we are going to discuss one more important concept, that is what is the difference between abstract classes and concrete classes. Okay, today we are going to discuss about the abstract classes and concrete classes and what is the difference between these two. Okay, today our agenda is to discuss about abstract classes and concrete classes. Now where you will see these abstract classes and concrete classes in the Pega. Okay, for example, if you want to see abstract and concrete classes in your Pega application, simply right click on your work class, okay, and select definition. If you want to see any characteristics of a class, then simply you need to select, right click on the particular class and select definition. Okay, from there you can find all the characteristics of that class. Okay, it is of type, which type it is of type concrete class, right? So yeah, this is the this framework class is of type concrete class, right? So created in versions, and this is a class group. Okay, here there are so many options like is a class group, does not belong to a class group, and belongs to a class group. Okay, is a class group means this is a concrete class. All the concrete classes are comes under is a class group, and all the data classes, okay, all the work classes and data classes and integrations classes are concrete classes. In that all work classes belongs to is a class group, all the data classes will belongs to does not belong to a class group. Okay, let me explain all these things okay, in the coming video. Okay, now let me explain what is the difference between concrete classes and abstract classes, right? So in today we are going to discuss about uh, abstract classes and concrete classes, right? For example, if you have or in Pega everything, okay, in Pega every work is organized into three levels, right? Every work is organized into three levels. The first level of work is called as an organization level, and the second level is called division level, and the third level is called unit level. Okay, in Pega there is a three levels of organizations are there. The first level of organization is organization level, and the second level of organization is the division level, and the third level of organization is unit level. Okay, for example, if you have a company like sales company, okay, if you have a company like sales company, in that sales company, sales company is an organization. Okay, remember here sales company is an organization. Okay, in that organization, here organization means a big thing. Okay, for example, if you are a student of Aditya Engineering College, then Aditya Engineering College is a big organization, right? In that organization we have so many divisions. The divisions like Aditya Engineering College is one division, okay, and Aditya College of Engineering and Technology is another division, okay, and Aditya College of Engineering is a third division, right? Here Aditya is a big organization. In that Aditya we have so many campuses like first campus, second campus, third campus. These are divisions. Okay, and under this first campus we have so many sections, we have so many branches, CSC, ECE, triple E, mechanical. So these are comes under the unit level. Okay, I hope you understand well. Here the organization means what is the name organizations means. For example, if you are taken Aditya is a big organization. In that Aditya we have three campuses. Okay, the first campus is one division, second campus is another division, third campus is another division, right? In that first campus again we have so many branches like ECE, CSC, triple E, these are like unit level. Okay, so organization is a big thing, and in that organization we have division level. In that division level we have unit level. Okay, this is the flow of an work. Okay, this is the organization levels, right? And in that let me discuss about abstract classes and concrete classes. What is the difference between these two? Okay, today our agenda is that only. Okay, all for example, if a big organization like sales company, okay, if a organization like sales company is there, okay, in that organization we have three divisions. Okay, electronics division is there, IT division is there, insurance division is there. Okay, in that sales division, sales organization, we have three divisions. In the electronics division you have Aishwarya shop and some other company, and in the IT shop, in the IT division you have two units, and in insurance division we have two more units, right? And in the electronics insurance, okay, in the electronics division you have Aishwarya shop and one XYZ shop, okay, and one XYZ shop. Okay, now సో అబ్స్ట్రాక్ట్ మన ఆదిత్య కాలేజ్ అనేది ఒక బిగ్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్. ఆదిత్య కాలేజ్లో ఫస్ట్ క్యాంపస్, సెకండ్ క్యాంపస్, థర్డ్ క్యాంపస్, ఇవన్నీ డివిజన్స్. మళ్ళీ ఈచ్ డివిజన్ కింద మళ్ళీ ఈచ్ క్యాంపస్ కింద మనకి ఏముంటాయి, ఈసీ బ్రాంచ్ ఉంటుంది, సిఎస్సి బ్రాంచ్ ఉంటుంది. ఇవన్నీ కూడా యూనిట్ లెవెల్ అన్నమాట. ఓకే, మన ఎగ్జాంపుల్లో ఇక్కడ ఏంటి, సేల్స్ కంపెనీ అనేది ఒక బిగ్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ అనమాట. ఓకే, సేల్స్ కంపెనీ ఈజ్ అన్ బిగ్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్. ఇన్ దట్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ వీ హ్యావ్ ఎలక్ట్రానిక్స్ డివిజన్, ఐటీ డివిజన్, ఇన్సూరెన్స్ డివిజన్. అగైన్ ఇన్ దట్ ఎలక్ట్రానిక్స్ డివిజన్ వీ హ్యావ్ టూ units called Aishwarya shop and XYZ. Okay, let me explain what is the purpose of abstract classes and concrete classes, and how do you relate with this. Okay, now for example, if you bought a laptop, if you want to buy a laptop from Aishwarya shop, okay, sales company is a company. In that you have electronics division. In that electronics division you have Aishwarya shop and XYZ shop. Okay, for example, this Aishwarya shop is a shop which sells the laptops. Okay, for example, if you want to buy a laptop from this Aishwarya shop, then you will simply go to this Aishwarya shop and you can buy the laptop. Okay, and what this electronics will do, in electronics division we have all the gadgets like processors, CPUs, all these things will be there in the electronics. Okay, and the sales company, who will in sales company, what is there in the sales company, there are so many things will be there. Okay, CEO of sales company, okay, he is there at organization level. Okay, all the gadgets and goods are there at electronics level. Okay, after preparing all the laptops at electronics division, those laptops will be transported from electronics division to the Aishwarya shop unit level, right? And from that unit level, the user like you and me, we can go simply to the shop and we buy the laptop, right? For example, if a company like Aishwarya shop, there is a billions or thousands of customers are there. Okay, in order to differentiate each and every operator, in order to differentiate each and every customer, whenever you buy a laptop, he will provide you some transaction ID, right? మనం ఎప్పుడైతే సేల్స్ కంపెనీలో ఎలక్ట్రానిక్స్లో మనకు అన్ని గూడ్స్ ఉంటాయి. వన్స్ ద ల్యాప్టాప్ ఈజ్ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చర్డ్, దట్ ల్యాప్టాప్ ఈజ్ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్డ్ ఫ్రమ్ ద ఎలక్ట్రానిక్స్ డివిజన్ టు ద ఐశ్వర్య షాప్ యూనిట్ లెవెల్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, మీరు ఎప్పుడైనా ఒక ల్యాప్టాప్ కొనుక్కోవాలనుకుంటే మీరు ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళి కొనుక్కుంటారు? ఇప్పుడు ఐశ్వర్య షాప్కి వెళ్ళి ల్యాప్టాప్ ఈజీగా కొనేసుకోవచ్చు. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు మీరు ల్యాప్టాప్ కొనుక్కునేటప్పుడు ఐశ్వర్య షాప్కి చాలా కస్టమర్స్ ఉంటారు, థౌజండ్స్ ఆఫ్ కస్టమర్స్ ఉంటారు. But you need to differentiate those thousands of customers. Okay, in order to differentiate those many users, we will simply provide transaction ID. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ శ్రీజ అని ఒక అమ్మాయి ఉంది, తను ల్యాప్టాప్ కొనుక్కుంది ఐశ్వర్య షాప్కి వెళ్ళి. ఓకే, తను ఆ ల్యాప్టాప్ కొనుక్కున్న తర్వాత తనకి ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ ఐడి ఏమని ఇచ్చాను, 1 అని ఇచ్చాను. Okay, if a customer like Aishwarya, she wants to buy a laptop, then she will simply go to the Aishwarya shop and he will buy a laptop. Okay, then the organization will give transaction ID for her as 2. Srija, for Srija, the Aishwarya shop will provide a transaction ID as 1, and for Aishwarya, the transaction ID is generated for Aishwarya is 2. Okay, likewise there are so many customers like 1000 members. For each and every customer there is a one transaction ID. Okay, so initiation, so what will be happen here? initialization of transaction id should be start and at the unit level only. Okay, for example, if your laptop got any repair, okay, then where do you go? You go directly to the electronics department? No. When you will directly go to the sales company? No. Okay, but you will go, but where do you go? Do you go simply to the Aishwarya shop and ask the customer, sir, sir, I recently bought a laptop, but it gotten some repair, so you need to repair it. So all the transaction IDs should be generated at concrete level only. Okay, all the transaction IDs, okay, all the business level transactions should be start and end at unit level only. But what this division level and organization level will do, ma, organization level and division level will support to this unit level. Okay, remember, all the business level transactions like buying of laptop, repairing of laptop, okay, and all these basic things, like all the business level transactions should be started, should unit level. But whereas coming to organization level and division level, those will be supporting or helping to this unit level. Clear? Now what here happen means, this organization level and division level will comes under the concept of abstract classes. Okay, and this unit level comes under the concept of concrete classes. Okay, now organization level and division level will comes under the concept of abstract classes, and unit level will comes under the concept of concrete classes. Now, which means abstract classes cannot initiate the transaction ID. Okay, I'm precisely telling that abstract classes are not meant for creating transaction ID. The transaction ID in Pega, we call the transaction ID as work object ID or case ID. Okay, this case ID or work object ID or transaction ID, that particular ID is initiated by the concrete classes only. These abstract classes cannot initiate any transaction ID. They will be supporting these concrete classes. Okay, in reality, abstract classes are also used for running the business, but at background they are supporting these concrete classes. These concrete classes only can initiate the transaction ID or initiate the work. Okay, now my second point is that abstract classes cannot initiate the transaction ID, but they run the business. But concrete classes can initiate the transaction ID as well as they run the business. Okay, and we have to store all these transaction IDs. This can also be done by concrete classes only. Okay, storing of all the transaction IDs could also be done by these concrete classes only. Okay, abstract classes are only meant for helping or running the business, but all the work should be done at concrete classes. Okay, concrete classes can what is that, initiate the transaction ID, number one, and number two, they can run the business, and number three, all the transaction IDs will be stored by using these concrete classes only. Okay, all the concrete classes cannot initiate the work, ma. Okay, abstract classes cannot initiate the work, there is no doubt about it. But concrete classes can initiate the work, but all concrete classes cannot initiate the work. That is my point. Okay, all the abstract classes cannot initiate the work or cannot initiate the transaction ID. This is 100% sure. But all the concrete classes can initiate the work, but some concrete classes cannot initiate the work. Okay, for example, if you see this particular class, it is belongs to a concrete class only. Okay, this work class is belong to a concrete class, and this is a class group. Okay, the classes which are belonging to concrete classes and is a class group only can initiate the transaction ID. Remember, the classes which are belong to the concrete classes, and is a class group only can initiate the transaction ID. Okay, all the concrete classes cannot initiate the transaction ID, but the concrete classes which are having is a class group as a feature, those classes only can initiate the transaction ID. Okay, now All the work classes are concrete classes and they belong to easy class group. So all the work classes can initiate the transaction ID. Whereas data classes are also a part of these concrete classes, but they are not easy class group, ma. Okay, they belongs to a class group. Okay, they belongs to a class group, but they don't, but the data classes are not belongs to a easy class group. Okay, so the data classes cannot initiate the work. Okay, they are only supporting the work classes. Okay, work classes can only initiate the work. Okay, this is about all about abstract class and those classes. Okay, let me explain in Telugu each and everything. Okay, once you listen very uh, keenly, right? Now, ఆర్గనైజేషన్ అనేది ఇక్కడ సేల్స్ కంపెనీ అనేది ఒక బిగ్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్. ఇన్ దట్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్స్ వీ హ్యావ్ మల్టిపుల్ డివిజన్స్ లైక్ ఎలక్ట్రానిక్స్ ఒక డివిజన్ అమ్మా, ఐటీ కంపెనీ ఒక డివిజను, ఇన్సూరెన్స్ అనేది ఒక డివిజన్. ఓకేనా, ఇప్పుడు ఎలక్ట్రానిక్స్లో మనకి ఐశ్వర్య షాప్ ఉంది, ఎక్స్వైజెడ్ అనే 2 షాపులు ఉన్నాయి. ఇప్పుడు ఈ ఐశ్వర్య షాప్లో నీకు ఏం అమ్ముతారు? ల్యాప్టాప్లు అమ్ముతారు. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ కస్టమర్ లైక్ శ్రీజ ఏమనుకుందంటే ఒక ల్యాప్టాప్ వెళ్ళి ఐశ్వర్య షాప్కి వెళ్ళి ల్యాప్టాప్ కొనుక్కుందాం అనుకుంది. తను ఒక ల్యాప్టాప్ తీసుకుంది. ఇప్పుడు ఆ ల్యాప్టాప్కి రిపేర్ వచ్చింది. ఓకే, శ్రీజ ల్యాప్టాప్ కొనుక్కుందాం ఉంది, చిన్నబాబు కొనుక్కుందాం అనుకున్నాడు, రాజా కొనుక్కుందాం అనుకున్నాడు. అలా ఒక 1000 కస్టమర్స్ ల్యాప్టాప్ కొనుక్కుందాం అనుకున్నారు, ల్యాప్టాప్ కొనుక్కున్నారు. సో ఆ 1000 కస్టమర్లకి ల్యాప్టాప్ ఇనిషియేట్ చేయడానికి, డిఫరెన్షియేట్ చేయడానికి మనం ఏం చేస్తాం? ఒక ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ ఐడి ఇస్తాం. ఒక శ్రీజకి అయితే ఒక ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ ఐడి 1 అని, ఐశ్వర్యకి అయితే ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ ఐడి 2 అని, మధుకి అయితే ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ ఐడి 3 అని, రాజాకి అయితే ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ ఐడి 4 అని. అలా ప్రతి పర్సన్కి, ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ పర్సన్కి ఒక స్పెసిఫిక్ వర్క్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఐడి ఆర్ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ ఐడి ఆర్ కేస్ ఐడి మనం జనరేట్ చేస్తాం. ఓకేనా, అలా మనం జనరేట్ చేసిన తర్వాత కొన్నాళ్ళకి నీ ల్యాప్టాప్కి ఏదైనా రిపేర్ వచ్చిందంటే నువ్వు డైరెక్ట్గా ఎలక్ట్రానిక్స్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్కి వెళ్ళి అడగవు, సేల్స్ కంపెనీకి వెళ్ళి అడగవు. బట్ ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళి అడుగుతాం? యూనిట్ లెవెల్కి వెళ్ళి ఓన్లీ అడుగుతాం. నువ్వు ల్యాప్టాప్ కొనుక్కుందామన్నా యూనిట్ లెవెల్కే రావాలి, ల్యాప్టాప్ అమ్ముదామన్నా యూనిట్ లెవెల్కే రావాలి, ల్యాప్టాప్ రిపేర్ చేయిందామన్నా యూనిట్ లెవెల్కే రావాలి. సో ఆల్ ద బిజినెస్ లెవెల్ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్స్ షుడ్ బి స్టార్ట్ అండ్ ఎండ్ అట్ యూనిట్ లెవెల్ ఓన్లీ. సో దీస్ యూనిట్ లెవెల్ classes are only generating the transaction ID. Okay, but this division and organization, those will be supporting this unit level. Okay, now organization and division levels are nothing but abstract classes. Okay, abstract classes cannot initiate the work object ID. Okay, this is a damn sure point. Okay, but concrete classes only initiate the transaction ID. Okay, but all the concrete classes cannot initiate the transaction ID. Okay, the classes which belongs to a concrete class and is a class group only initiate the transaction ID. ఓకేనా, ఆల్ ద కాంక్రీట్ క్లాసెస్ అన్నీ కూడా వర్క్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ని జనరేట్ చేయలేవు. ఏ క్లాసెస్ అయితే కాంక్రీట్ క్లాసెస్ అయ్యి ఈజీ క్లాస్ గ్రూప్ అవుతాయో అవి మాత్రమే వర్క్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఐడిని ఇనిషియేట్ చేయగలవు. డేటా క్లాసెస్ కూడా కాంక్రీట్ క్లాసెసే, కానీ డేటా క్లాసెస్ అనే వర్క్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఐడిని ఆ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ ఐడిని కేస్ ఐడిని ఇనిషియేట్ చేయలేవు, ఎందుకంటే అవి బిలాంగ్స్ టు ఏ క్లాస్ గ్రూప్ మా. దట్ ఈస్ ద డిఫరెన్స్. ఓకే, దిస్ ఈస్ ద ఫోర్మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ క్వశ్చన్ ఇన్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ. యూ నీడ్ టు సే లైక్ దిస్. ఓకే, I hope you understand very well. Thanks for listening to my class, and in the coming video I am going to explain about the what is the difference between pattern and inheritance and direct inheritance. Okay, in the coming video, in the next video I am going to explain about totally about inheritance. Okay, thank you.